My name is Dale Goodrich, and I am a systems engineer, actually a data analyst for a research and development company in the aviation field. I was probably not the typical type of person who would have enrolled in the Pianoly course because I played the piano previously as a kid growing up, probably from about age 8 to 13. So it's quite some time ago. But I was interested in getting back into piano, but I didn't really know how to pick up where I left off, so to speak. So I really needed some sort of a way to get started on the journey back into playing the instrument. It's given me the opportunity to get out of the starting blocks, so to speak. Like I said, I needed some sort of a roadmap that would get me back into the fundamentals. Those were obviously buried deep in my memory from many years ago, having played the piano. But it really gave me the roadmap I needed to get back into it. And when I was having the initial conversation about considering joining Pianoly, I mentioned that I had played previously, but still considered myself a beginner, suspecting that I would get through the beginning phases relatively quickly, and I did. I managed to get through all of the basic instruction within just a couple of weeks because it did come back very quickly. And the old saying, "It's like riding a bike," is actually true. The fundamentals came back, but I did need a roadmap, a way to build a practice routine, and a way to set some meaningful goals, which Pianoly provided me. It's been especially helpful to be in a community of other learners with great instruction coming from Caitlin, and just the backup, the support, the opportunity to post videos to the Facebook page and get commentary back and get the kind of feedback that's necessary to know whether or not I was on the right track. It's been the teaching calls, although I haven't dialed into very many of those, I can see how those would be a very useful form. I haven't had any basic questions that haven't already been answered, so I haven't really needed to avail myself of that. But I see that it's a valuable tool, and just having that backup, that community of support, and just being with other learners and just supporting each other has been hugely helpful in my journey. I'd say the tangible results that I've seen is just knocking the rust off the hinge pins, so to speak. Obviously, my playing ability was, decades in the past. So I've found myself able to get back into just practicing scales and worrying about the fingering, and that's coming down very nicely. I've got a practice routine that I've established that begins with just running through the scales and making sure the fingering is correct. And then just the approach to using lead sheets to learn new songs. And I did recently finish learning Saturday in the Park by Chicago, and I'm learning Don't Stop Believing by Journey. And that's one of the things that I really wanted in this trip through playing the piano versus what I experienced as a kid. When I was growing up playing piano, it was just as Caitlin described. It was all classical music. It was fundamentals and rudimentary drills, but never led to being able to play any songs. And that was kind of frustrating. And I love Caitlin's approach with Pianoly, where she wants us to be able to play the songs we want to play. And that is absolutely rock solid. It definitely coming true, and it's the aspect of the program that I like the most. I guess the unexpected result for me was just how quickly I was able to get the fundamentals back under my fingers using Pianoly's system, and stepping through the building block approach that Caitlin has developed. My progress happened even faster than I suspected it would, and it's gotten me well on my way towards being able to learn and master new songs quickly. So that's been a very, very valuable aspect of the program for me. Joining the Pianoly system will be well worth the investment. If you have any sort of a desire to be able to play songs for your friends and family when they get together, this is going to be a fast route to be able to do that. So it's absolutely worth the investment, not only in terms of the cost to join the program, but the investment that you make in terms of your time, which as I've gotten older, I've found harder to budget than my money, quite frankly. But if you carve out the time, Pianoly will give you the system you need to be successful.